Hi, so we're here at Ramagya School and we want to talk to you a little bit about consciousness-based education. This program Ramagya School's taken up for their faculty and the children, and so far they're having great results. This program brings a really orderly atmosphere to the school. The school feels a lot calmer than before, and the faculty also report that there's a lot less stress and they can get their jobs done much more easily. Practical application of this program is the TM or Transcendental Meditation program. And this lets the kids have 2 periods each day where their minds settle down and experience this quietness inside. And this is really, it gives them great rest. They feel very relaxed afterwards, much more fresh. It's a good way of dealing with the stress of just going to school, being a teenager, and all the pressure that's on children, especially in India these days, to perform in exams. There's a huge amount of stress in school. So this gives them a really practical tool, something that they can use every day to wash off that stress, feel a lot clearer, more confident, calmer, more focused on learning, and performing better in every area of their life, whether it's sports or extracurricular activities or exams. Priscilla, what was your experience? You've taught in the USA a lot?
Yeah. So I'm a TM or Transcendental Meditation teacher, and I've been teaching in New York City with the David Lynch Foundation. And whether I'm teaching corporate professionals, doctors, lawyers, executives on Wall Street, or teaching 5-year-olds, the experience is always the same, which is that there's much more bliss that they experience inside. That happiness begins to radiate outside, and you get to see that ripple effect in the environment, whether that's in a school or in a hospital with doctors that are dealing with emergency room stress. And most importantly, for me at least, in the families. We get to see much more love and happiness and bliss cultivating within the families and in the homes. And that's really, really beautiful.
Yeah. What we found in nearly every school we've taught at, whether they're small private schools or government schools, kids have the same experience. And the atmosphere of the school really changes. It becomes much more settled, much more focused on learning, and kids are much happier. Their interactions much friendlier. And with the advanced program, the TM City program, that grows even more. One of the great things about adding consciousness-based education to any school system is we find it gives children a direct way of developing their brain. And by that we mean more integrated brain functioning. So every aspect of study and sports and the arts that children engage in, they all develop the brain in certain ways. But this program gives kids a way to directly have the experience of really integrated brain functioning. And just by having that for 10, 20, 30 minutes twice a day, we find that it really develops in children all the attributes that you really want in education. Peak performance of great athletes, great academics, scientists, politicians, business people. We find that the top people in every field, one thing that they have in common is really integrated brain functioning. And this, now we have very practical programs that children can practice each day. They can also grow in peak performance and have really integrated brain functioning for much greater success. And that's something that's really been missing in most education systems around the world. So we're really delighted that the Ramagya Foundation has been inspired by the success of the program here at Ramagya School, and they want to help expand this program now to reach other children across Delhi and in India. And we feel it's really bringing something that's been lacking in education and will really help schools and students thrive.
Yeah, if you've ever, we just took a tour of the campus here and blown away. If you've ever taken a tour of the campus at the Ramagya School, you can tell that they are leaders and pioneers in education. And the fact that they're adding on transcendental meditation and consciousness-based education is just taking it one level up. And the fact that they want to share it with other schools is just so noble and beautiful and wonderful. So they're a wonderful foundation, and we're really excited to be able to share this technique with them and their children and all of the students in these schools.